Hey everyone, Kai here. Today I'm going to be watching the first episode of the second season of Mushoku Tensei. Not to be confused with the 0th episode, which was last week. So now we should actually be getting some Rudy and get to see what he's doing. I really did appreciate getting to see Sylphie and see kind of like closing that gap, seeing exactly what was going on in that time period while Rudy was doing his demon world adventures. But yeah, now hopefully we can pick up on Rudy, and see exactly how he's been holding up, with his girl leaving him and all that. So it's been rough for him. Also had the Spajerd leave before that. So yeah, hopefully he's doing okay. So let's jump in and find out. 3, 2, 1, play. A cat jumped down. He may or may not want out of the room. I may or may not have to get up and let him out. It's a cold winter day, it looks like. That's never good. So at this point, we're still looking for Rudy's mother, right? We found Aisha, Norn, the father, Paul. Take a gander. Is that Tails? I assume that's Tails. Yeah, Rudy just all alone. Not even hanging out with the guys over there. So, yeah, it might be a bit before Rudy regains that smile, they look kind of bored too. My girl left me. She hit it and quit it. Like, what do you expect me to be more happy? It's really unpleasant to see Rudy like this. Well, he's like a saint level magic user, so no need to worry about capability. Yeah, I could definitely see some similarities. Yeah, if he finds her, that definitely would make him feel better. Well, it's still a finite space. Gotta find her eventually. Yeah, because he wasn't even the one that talked to the Demon Empress girl, for the hint. That was Roxy that did that. And I don't think Roxy's talked to him since then. Or in a long time in general. But of course. 3 great magical nations. I'll definitely take notes on this when I rewatch the episode later. Because it seems important. Probably because of rants, but I don't associate the cold north with magic. I associate it with just brute force, physical, barbarian kind of warriors. Because in Rand's death, the Magic Nation was in the south. The exact opposite. But you can't force one universe's lore onto everything else, Because, like, the Ruby web series, that's not really an anime, but. And they also don't really have magic, it's dust and stuff, but it's very magic like, and they had that in the Cold North as a means of survival. So I guess it kind of reminds me of that. You know, the kingdom of Atlas and all that. Does I have to climb stairs to get to my room? Hopefully that covers it. Yeah, this show is really not the same without Rudy to have his two companions to banter with and whatnot. He just exchanged one room to brood in for another. Oh, the hair too. The lovely, beautiful red hair that just got cut off. I really hope he does, and I really hope she's doing okay. You never know in this show. Because she was always more likable than Paul, you know. I still remember that big, stupid grin she had on her face when she first saw Rudy use magic. This is such a cliche scene. You know, that sort of reaction in general. Well, damn, that's a depressing thing to say. But he did lose his party, so I mean, I get it. God, it's almost enough to make me cry. They pretty much just left him. I'm pretty sure they're both still alive. So is he gonna get new party members? Like, I do want to know what he's gonna do going forward in that regard. Because a mage, like, it's not really... Mage is not really optimal for solo play. I learned that in World of Warcraft. Heart medication. No, seriously, are you okay? Okay, yeah, I thought I recognized that voice. It's her. She's looking for a place to die. Yeah, but if you gave him your Ponsu, he'd feel a little bit better. You know, I guess they could be temporary party members. Yeah, but you shouldn't. Is that a spurt? I mean, it doesn't have a crystal, so no, but... Sure, whatever, I'll go along with this, I guess, begrudgingly. And Rudy's not stupid. Because she hasn't even seen what he can do yet, so... You know, that wouldn't be a motivation. What he can bring to the table. They just think they're pretty good right now, you know, a little help might be nice. So, even if it doesn't deliver much, you know. You do look pretty butthurt over there. Maybe we should glue the hair on her head. I mean, she hasn't punched you yet, that's something. That's the adventure of life for you. I don't think that's true. But you know, that's why it's exaggeration. I also feel like I've heard that voice in another anime, but I'm not sure. She didn't seem too surprised by that, but I guess she doesn't care. It's like, do I have to touch you? I'd rather not. Might get cooties or something. But guys, it's depressing seeing Rudy like this. Like, I knew this was what it was gonna be, but still, it doesn't make it much easier to watch. Okay, middle management. Timothy. These names, man. Wow, I didn't notice. You were so subtle about it. Yeah, you might want to work on your people skills a bit. Yeah, like your party could die. Like anything can happen. The cold north is much less forgiving than the big city. That is like old times. Also, it's gotta be cold, man. That fiery red hair would really keep you warm in this cold. Is there vision based on movement? I mean, yeah, he used to be a teacher, he knows this stuff. Like, I wouldn't expose my belly in this cold weather, that's just me personally. And go. That's why I bring her mana potions. I'd rather not. Because I know you want to, but... I am, because I'm with you right now. Yeah, you just... I would not bring you to a party. Like a, not like an adventuring party, like a fun music dancing party. Because she would just be with a wet blanket. That's kind of what she is. Which would be horrible in the cold weather, if taken literally. For what a bitch Sara is. School days. Okay. That could be interesting. Because we really haven't got much of the school stuff yet. We may in the future. They're adorable. And she looks so much happier when Rudy's not with an eye shut. Okay, let's see what this party can do. X a flame. Oof. I mean, that did look like a solid attack. You gotta assume fire would be effective against, winter, cold, adapted beasts. Yeah, incantation definitely are inconvenient. Like, it's like, what, it's 10 seconds or something that he spends on it? Yeah, about 10 seconds, give or take. I first guessed, then I try to count it, and yeah, it's roughly 10 seconds. What are you doing, Rudy? Oh, is there more coming, or... Oh, not a black one. Oh, many black ones. Look like they're covered in mud. Yeah. That's... might be a problem. Rudy may have to step up here. Gotta do something. Don't give up, Rudy. This is what I was afraid of. Yeah, I definitely want to get other people killed, Rudy. Yeah, not with an arrow. Not with mud. That's not gonna happen. And there's so many, too. Yeah, we're gonna die if Rudy doesn't step up, I think. Oof. Oh, he just bodied a bear. That's... Damn, what a badass. I wish I was tough enough to just tackle a bear. Good thing he has armor, but only delays. But yeah, she can't take a single blow, so she's gotta be real careful. Oof. Man, from an animation standpoint, that looked really cool, but... This is what I call a brawl. Like, we're kind of breaking formation a little bit because we're in an emergency situation. We're just kind of trying to make the most of it. Trying to keep things together. I love this kind of scrappy party battle. And yeah, everything they're doing with the camera and everything is really, really cool. But again, really, please save these people. They're good people for the most part. Sarah, I'm still on the fence about, but the rest of them seem cool. Yes, life can be rough sometimes, but that's not a reason to give up. It's a reason to keep fighting for a better time. But it is not over yet. Rudy, finally gonna do something, man? Yeah, it's a much better look at his face. Now let me show you as I bring rain from the sky. Thunder. Or fire, that works too. Oh wow, that's a big one. Yeah, you want to see fire? I'll show you fire. With no lame incantation. Explosion! Boo! Gotta take them all out with one hit, it looks like. So yeah, are you guys impressed now? Hopefully Sarah shows a bit more respect to Rudy after that. That's my hope, at least. Anyone hungry? Yeah, everyone a little bit banged up. But yeah, good bounty. So nobody said... Okay, there we go. it's a good thing you met Rudy. Nothing like killing a bunch of bears to get your head straight. So yeah, now I'm willing to touch your hand. With my burnt hand. Hey, sorry, can we get a handshake from you? Oh, okay, she doesn't want to say something. Hopefully an apology. But, okay, I'll take it. Gratitude, you know. It's something. I'll take what I can get. Yeah, we got pelts. Plenty of them. Boom. Boom. Now you're just projecting. They literally didn't say anything. They just walked in. Yeah, if you want a simple way to get them to stop being, you know, not necessarily hostile towards you, it's a good start. Yeah, this small child is the MVP. Yeah, it's nice to see Rudy smile again. Wow, we even kind of laugh at him. Didn't think we'd get that in episode 1. Thought it'd be like an episode 2 thing at the earliest. Oh man, the episode's almost over. God damn it. Well, there you go. I didn't say that. Roxy. Man, I really do want them to reunite. Back when life was simple. Yeah, he's gotten so much more outside than he ever was back then. Roxy. It's important to keep in mind. I'm so glad we're kind of getting past this in episode 1. Definitely have. You were trapped in a circle at some point. A magic circle. By that douchebag prince. You were in jail, you know, hanging up in a tree. You almost died once. It's crazy just how much symbolism and meaning you can grab from just him throwing the hair in the fire. The forest in the dead of night. Okay. Okay. Well, that was the first episode of the second season of Mushoku Tensei. And we are officially moving forward with the story with Rudy and all that. And yeah, we start off with him in a wagon in the snow. And a couple people try to talk to him. I mean, mostly one of them. The other one just yells at him mostly. But yeah, Suzanne, I think her name was, yeah, she was trying to be nice. Sarah, not so much. But, you know, it is what it is. But pretty much going out to the north, cold north, and trying to get by, make a living. Like, obviously, he doesn't have his original party anymore. he's all alone. So yeah, Suzanne was nice enough to, give him a slot in her party to go out, because like you said, clearly pities him, which understandable. And Sora begrudgingly went along with all this. But yeah, just the visual of him, just clinging to her hair, like, because it is like the last piece of Eris that he has left after she left, like, he lost his spurred friend Ruijerd, he lost her, doesn't know where his mother is, his father's not around, his sisters aren't around, like, basically, literally just alone, so that's all he had. So the fact that in the end of the episode he did throw it in the fire as a I don't need this anymore sort of thing, it's a big deal. It means a lot. But I'm getting ahead of myself because, yeah, the actual adventuring that we got, because none of them really knew what Rudy could do. Like, I don't think they knew anything about his reputation or anything like that. He mentioned incantationless magic. We didn't get really a reaction from Suzanne when he said that. I'm not sure if that's because she didn't believe him, she didn't care, or what it was. Because, I mean, it's not unreasonable that a kid that's trying to be an adventurer wants to, like, puff himself up, make him seem more powerful and, desirable as a party member than he actually is, right? So, that could be it. That could be it. It's just a thing I'm not believing it, but we didn't really get confirmation on that one way or the other, and it's probably not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things, but when other people behind her had a reaction, but she didn't, it just kind of, Because, yeah, the three in the back all had a reaction. Sara just kind of looked away. You can't really gauge much from that. Her, I would assume, just doesn't care, but either way, she was going to let him in the party, even if all he could do was cast beginner fireballs, right? So, doesn't really matter to her. But Sara, not making a secret that she does not like Rudy, does not want him there. But just got to give her a red wig and would help his loneliness a little bit. But we also had, what was his name? The long-haired dude. I was given like 4 or 5 names this episode. I can't remember them all. But, where did he say it? Yeah, the last person I saw cast silently was a teacher in my school days, right? So, I'm just curious if that's actually going to be an important person that we end up meeting or not. But clearly, the fact that it's expanding the list of people that can do it is a pretty big deal. Because obviously Roxy, not really super familiar with it or able to do it. But when he taught Sophie was able to do it. So I think from our perspective, the only characters we really saw that could do it were those two. But so it was kind of hard to gauge how common it was. But yeah, clearly there are other people that can do it. But yeah. Might learn more about that later on. Eventually had the fight, which was really great to see. Like, I made it no secret that I do like the fights in Mushoku Tensei. Like, they can really deliver with the animation, the camera angles, and everything like that. And yeah, especially the bit where Rudy was just like lost in thought, I guess we could call it that. Well, everyone was literally fighting around him. I was really good at just setting the scene, like what exactly the situation was and all that. And yeah. Assuming they were going to do this with or without Rudy, like, yeah, if Rudy wasn't here, they would have just straight up died, so they should definitely be pretty thankful, and they seemed as much. I mean, Sara literally gave a thanks to Rudy, so pretty big deal. And she also eventually got that handshake from Rudy, which he initially rejected that. Got a lot of hostility from the others, for being a filthy outsider, but luckily free drinks is enough to forgive that, I guess. But because they were literally chanting Rudy's name by the end of it. But like I said, Rudy threw away the hair in the fire, and now is officially going to move on. So yeah, as far as like a physical symbol of moving on, you really can't do better than throwing the hair in the fire. Because obviously the hair has no practical purpose at this point. It's just, a lingering memento and all that. And he will eventually see her again someday, and as long as he believes that, he definitely does not need it. So, yeah, really good first episode. I thought it was great, and hopefully we can continue to keep things moving, keep things exciting, keep the story progressing, and eventually, hopefully, find Mom, right? So, a lot of hopefullys there, but yeah, good stuff. So, thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.